So it's a known fact. Our kids with autism are growing up just like every other kid. But just like every other kid, puberty seems to pop out of nowhere. Here are 4 tips for you to think about and prepare yourself as your child reaches puberty. Hey there, I'm Tara Regan. I'm from Autism Grown Up, an education and training website for autism parents and teachers to get resources for their children growing up in high school and approaching adulthood. These are 4 tips to think about either before your child reaches puberty or if they currently are there, ways to support them now and help them navigate it. Any help probably would be super helpful, right? Because it's pretty safe to say it's been a minute since we were last in our child's shoes. So the first thing you can do is prepare yourself. Yes, I said it, prepare yourself. Be ready in the best way that you can show up for your teen. I know some of these topics are not the most comfortable to talk about, but having conversations or prepping yourself for the future conversations with your teen will be the most helpful way for you and for your teen to get comfortable talking about these topics and open the door for them to become more comfortable in their own bodies and shoes, because it's only going to get a little bit more challenging further down the road once they start experiencing hormones. And preparing yourself for conversations like that, just remember to stay calm, stay open-minded, explain things as much as you can to the best you can that you think would be appropriate for your child to know. Don't change the language that you would use in terms of their understanding of things. Use visual supports if needed, and just be ready to listen. These are all just ways to model having conversations like this with your kids, because then they can feel comfortable coming up to you later on. Puberty is approaching. Go ahead and start preparing your teen or preteen. As you may already know, it's super helpful to prepare your teen for upcoming transition and changes, and puberty is a huge transition and change for them, especially as it relates to their body, because you don't know how much awareness they have in terms of their body. So here are some topics that you will want to discuss with your child. Body part names and descriptions. So use formal names to describe body parts in order to avoid confusion in case they have conversations with their health teacher and health education or other teachers, other family members and the like. Make sure you also use consistent language with them too, just so you're on the same page and there's no confusion whatsoever. Also make sure to distinguish between public and private parts. And then also you will want to discuss body changes and development. Your teen will benefit from a clear, detailed description of what the body changes will be happening for them. Next, you'll want to help your child, collaborate with them in creating a healthy hygiene routine. As puberty occurs, your teen's hygiene is going to be a bit different in terms of keeping up with it. Of course, this varies from person to person, but it would be helpful to start a healthy hygiene as soon as you can. Next, promote self-advocacy. As your teen reaches adolescence and adulthood, it's never too early to start practicing self-advocacy skills. These are skills you've used as you've advocated for your child, but since you're not going to be with them all the time and currently aren't with them all the time while they're at school, they'll need to start picking up these skills too. These are ways that your teen can indicate what they want, how they want it, and why they want it, and what they don't want and why they don't want it, because that's also especially important. I know this is a tough topic to think about, but it's absolutely critical that we don't overlook this, end up being too overprotective for our child, because like I said, we're not always with them. Every teen on the autism spectrum is different and they'll have different needs. Either way, self-advocacy will ensure your child's safety, privacy, and dignity are self-protected. So there it is. These are all ways to help prepare you and your teen for puberty. Let me know in the comments below what you're doing to prepare for puberty, or if you have any related questions, you can contact me there or find me on my website. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to talk you through it if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will talk to you all soon. Bye.